A very good evening. Welcome to Prime TV News on Friday, the 5th of April, with me, Iftia Abdul Kader. A look at your headlines first. President says that the scholarship examination will be revoked and instead an examination held in grade 8. Power cuts to end on the 10th. Tense situation surfaces at the Bandaragama Pradeshya Sabha. And on news overseas, 10 robbers are killed in a foiled Brazil bank heist. In your lead story this evening, the third reading of the Budget 2019 has been passed in Parliament with amendments. The budget proposal was passed with a majority of 45 votes as 119 MPs voted in favour and 74 voted against the budget. President Maithripala Sirisena has emphasized that as children do need to pass examinations exceptionally within the education policies, avenues should also be opened for them for a clear future. The president made this observation joining in a function held at the Kadavata Mahamaya Girls' School. The president, who arrived at the Mahamaya Girls' School in Kadavata, was accorded a rousing welcome by the students. Thereafter, the president laid the foundation stone for a two-storied building of the school with a sports pavilion. He then unveiled the plaque in this respect. Thereafter, addressing the gathering, President Maithripala Sirisena said that action has been initiated to select children who display their skills in separate subjects by holding an examination in grade 8, revoking the grade 5 scholarship examination. He emphasized that it would not be another scholarship examination. The president said that there is no best or bad school within the education policy. Accordingly, they expect to cancel the grade 5 scholarship examination and conduct an examination in grade 8. Actually, it will not be a scholarship examination. It will select the student who is talented for a particular subject. He said that a Colombo student may get a school in Polonnaruwa. Schools will be categorized for special subjects. The president said that what he expected through this effort was about the green economy that they talk about and thereby direct the students to suitable spheres and lead them to a proper future. School principal Pushpika Bandhuvansha presented a memento to the president. Meanwhile, President Maithripala Sirisena declared open the Women Police Officers Barracks constructed at Malalasekara Mavata in Colombo under the program mooted on the instructions of the president on behalf of enhancing the welfare activities of the police officers. An enhanced people's-friendly quality police service has been established after the police department was brought under the president. The president, after opening the Women Police Officers Barracks, unveiling the plaque, exchanged pleasantries with the women police officers. Minister Ravi Karunanayake has said that a solution to the power crisis experienced by the people will be found by the 10th of this month. The minister further said that it is planned to solve the issue under 3 stages. Minister Ravi Karunanayake inspected the work at the Kalanithissa power plant. After looking into the power generation process, the minister discussed with the officials the present situation. The minister said that the Ceylon Electricity Board and his ministry wish to make a personal apology. He said that all of them have accepted the responsibility to see that there is no power outage after the 10th of this month. He called on the public to consume electricity sparingly and initiate action carefully for the next 3 to 4 months. He said that thereafter they would meet the supply's demand. He said that action has been taken to permanently solve the crisis, initially on a short-term, medium-term and long-term process. He added that the long-term process was presented to Parliament last Friday. It will be presented to the Cabinet next week for approval. It clarifies as to how they are to generate 3,000 to 3,500 megawatts.
මෙගාවට් 3,500ක් විතර එකතු කරන්නේ යන වැඩපිළිවෙල ඉදිරිපත් කරලා තියෙනවා.
On to a headline-making story. A tense situation is reported from the Bandaragama Pradeshya Sabha owing to a clash between the Pradeshya Sabha members. The clash had occurred over a proposal to give a shop at the newly built shopping complex in Bandaragama to a certain family of the area. The uproar had surfaced as the Bandaragama Pradeshya Sabha chairman had not fulfilled a promise to give a shop to a family that was residing on a land acquired for the construction of the shopping complex. A special program is in place for the protection of consumers in view of the forthcoming New Year period. The people are engaged with keen enthusiasm for the New Year season. The sale and purchase of goods are reported to be taking place better than in the ordinary days. In such a situation, it is found that there is a breach of rights of the consumers. Taking this situation into consideration, a special program has been launched to protect the rights of the consumers. Accordingly, daily inspections are being carried out in shops and hotels. The main purpose of this program is to ensure that the people get healthy food and consumer items during this festive season. The Consumer Affairs Authority said that the law will be strictly enforced against traders selling expired food items. In the meantime, an inspection of shops and hotels in the Jayala town had been carried out. In this process, legal action has been initiated against several shops that had sold unhygienic food unsuitable for consumption. The Consumer Affairs Authority said that such search operations are being planned within the next few days. Public Health Inspector K.A. Anura Aberatne said that they are carrying out these raids on the sidelines of the festive season. They are taking action to seize unhygienic food and institute legal action against those responsible. You're watching Prime TV News, and still on the local scene, government as well as opposition parliamentarians and the Speaker expressed their views on the holding of the provincial council elections in Parliament today. Parliamentarian Dallas Alahaperuma said that if the provincial council election is being held before August, the related amendments should be presented to Parliament immediately. If not, the Commission will have to take judicial action. According to the order, they do not see such an amendment being presented. Speaker Karu Jayasuriya said that Ministers Manu Ganeshan and Rauf Hakim said that they had to make certain clarifications with the President. As such, they sought the necessary time for this effort. Actor Ryan Van Rooyen, who was apprehended in Dubai and deported to the country, has been remanded until the 11th of this month. The remand order was given by the Mathura Magistrates Court today. Five more who were arrested in Dubai with Markandure Madush, a criminal gang member, arrived at the Katunayaka International Airport yesterday. On arrival, Ryan Van Rooyen was interrogated by the Criminal Investigation Department and the Police Narcotics Bureau for more than 18 hours. It is revealed that singer Amal Pereira had introduced Ryan Van Rooyen to Markandure Madush. It was thereafter he was handed over to the Valigama police for investigations related to the possession of heroin. The Criminal Investigations Department produced him before the Matra Magistrates Court. Thereafter, Ryan Van Rooyen was remanded until the 11th of this month. The appeal filed by drug dealer Vele Sudha against the death sentence which was issued on him by the Colombo High Court has been rejected by the appeal court. G.V. Samantha Kumara, alias Vele Sudha, is serving a death sentence after he was convicted over the possession of just over 7 grams of heroin in 2015. He was arrested in Mount Lavinia in 2008 and sentenced to death by the Colombo High Court in the year 2015. The police sergeant arrested in connection with the shooting incident which took place at the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation headquarters last year was released from all charges today. This was announced when the suspect, who was attached to the security detail of Minister Arjuna Ranatunga, was produced before Colombo Chief Magistrates Court. The Criminal Investigations Department informed court that the Attorney General has issued instructions to refrain from taking further legal action against the suspect. Accordingly, Chief Magistrate had ordered the defendant to be released from all charges. Former Minister Tissa Attanayaka has said that he does not endorse the incident that happened on the 26th of October. Mr. Attanayaka expressed this view when he arrived at the Dharmapalarama Vihara in Mount Lavinia to pay a courtesy call on the most venerable Kotugoda Dhammavasa Thera. Tissa Attanayaka said that a leader who can build political stability and has a direct political vision and be responsible for the public should be elected. He pointed out that he does not endorse the October 26th incident. It was an attack on the democratic political structure. There are no obstructions for a parliamentary election. He pointed out that the major service the people can do is to select a clear government with a majority power in parliament. A workshop for the launch of an eco-friendly solutions for the production of polythene and the use of plastic materials in Sri Lanka was launched. The event took place at the Hector Kobakadua Agrarian Research and Training Institute. According to a survey, 20 million polythene shopping bags and 15 million polythene food wrappers are being used daily in Sri Lanka. The use of plastic also remains at a similar high value. As a result, many environmental issues have already surfaced. With the aim of controlling this adverse environmental condition, the Sri Lankan government introduced new legislation for polythene-affiliated products in the year 2017. Accordingly, the Hector Kobakadua Agrarian Research and Training Institute conducted a study for the identification of sustainable solutions that could be adhered to the management of polythene and plastic waste material in Sri Lanka. The study report of the research officer of the institute, Sangeet Prasad, was launched on the occasion. Officers of the Central Environmental Authority participated in this workshop. 8 competitors have been selected for the finals of the Youth with Talent Third Generation, the reality show which gives an opportunity for the youth to portray their talents to the world. The finals of the Youth with Talent, which has already become the most attractive and reality program in the country, will be held on the 6th of April, that's tomorrow. This reality program is gifted to the nation jointly by the National Youth Services Council and ITN. The Youth with Talent reality succeeded in making the talented the wonder of wisdom for 3 years. More than 70,000 competitors joined for the third generation reality show. 8 of them were fortunate to be selected for the finals. Parindu Rumayanta and Iromi Jayasinghe were selected from the wildcard round held last week. Parindu Rumayanta, Sampath Subasinghe, Sahibul Yamin Kushan Bashita, Iromi Jayasinghe, Ruan Chamara, Hannibal the Magic Warrior and Mohammad Riyad are the 8 lucky competitors. Viewers will get an opportunity of watching the Youth with Talent Grand Finale live from 7 p.m. tomorrow. The National Youth Services Council premises is being prepared for the staging of the finals. Arrangements have been finalized to award prizes worth over 10 million rupees to the winner.
Youth with Talent.
A rehearsal program to control fuel spilled in the sea was conducted by the Marine Environment Protection Authority. It was headed by Rear Admiral Rohana Pereira. The Disaster Management Center conducted the awareness management workshop and rehearsal. It was decided to carry out field inspections at Vallavatta and Mount Lavinia coastal areas, assuming 150 tons of fuel was leaked off the coast of Colombo. The police, the Coast Guard, the Petroleum Corporation, Central Environmental Authority, and a large number of other organizations supported them. Business News is up next. Sri Lanka is planning to boost off-peak season arrivals by 20% in 2019 with the introduction of a free on-arrival visa program in May. The travel and tourism industry stakeholders had welcomed the move as a step in the right direction. Tourists from 39 countries will be eligible for the program. The Department of Immigration and Emigration is in the process of making necessary arrangements to implement the Visa on Arrival program from 1st May. The program was initially expected to start on 1st April, but administrative processes had delayed implementation. On 19th March, Cabinet approval was granted for the project for 6 months ending 31st October.
The benchmark oil share price index lost 32.07 points to close at 5,621.36, while the S&P Sri Lanka 20 index lost 14.59 points to close at 2,742.47. The turnover was 219.98 million rupees, with 6.22 million shares changing hands in 2,672 trades. The market capitalization at the end of the day was 2,637.53 billion rupees. Top 5 gainers of the day were Beru Resorts, Dankote Porcelain, Lanka Aluminium Industries, CIC Holdings Tanwatin, and Prime Finance. While the top 5 losers were Amana Takful, CW Mackey, Satasu Motors, Fortress Resorts, and Thai Lanka Hotels. Today's foreign purchases were 127.03 million rupees and foreign sales were 134.36 million rupees. There were no crossings today.
For more information, visit www.itnnews.lk. Many thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.